You'll build, so you'll build a big diesel shed, right, as your layout, yet you wouldn't put a big building on it. Why? Because it's the same reason, isn't it? It's the same thing. You know, you haven't got lots of space to build a decent sized diesel depot, but you'll build it. But you won't build a decent sized building on a small layout, because it's just not, it's never been done, has it? It's not psychological to you.
No.
You know,
it's like building a city centre station and having to build a city round the back of it.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't get done.
No, it doesn't get done.
Dwarf it.
Yeah.
Everything has a reason though, doesn't it, in reality?
Yeah, but even look, this is only 16 feet.
Yeah.
Right, so this is just 16 feet, you know, okay, it's quite deep. But this could be a layout in your loft, couldn't it?
Yeah.
There's no reason why it couldn't be a layout. I mean, this station could be on an 8-foot board, right? Technically. Now, okay, it's going to obscure your view, but what you're trying to do, you're trying to model a scene, or you're trying to, you know.
And that's the difference between doing your own scene or copying of what's in the real thing.
Yeah.
When you start copying the real thing, change how you look at it.
Morning, chaps.
Morning. Oh, cheers, mate. Morning.
So we've got the first of the flats still in
Well,
place.
it is an interesting thing that you would, you know, this is a 16-foot model, so there's no reason why you couldn't put this in your loft. You probably wouldn't put the 2 foot at the back, but you could certainly put the 2 foot at the front, or you could turn it round, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could have it the other way round. So that this, but it's, people are reluctant to model stuff that they can't see. Right, they want to see it. If they spend the time doing it, they want to see it. Well, the reality with us, we spend the time doing it, but we don't see it.
Yes.
Because, you know, you're never going to see that side. But you've got to model it.
But when you peer through from where I'm stood, it adds depth.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, well, I can't wait to see it in the flesh at Milton Keynes.
Yeah. Well, do you think about that? You've got that block of flats. It's in the wrong place at the minute.
Right.
That's today's job. We've got another same, you know, that's 14 stories. We've got a 12-story already built.
Yeah.
That will finish next week.
Right.
And a 20-story that will finish the same weekend. So, you know, you've got, if you look at this area, it's a real scene. It's for real. You know, we've not made it up. We've not said, let's put a block of flats here and a station there, and we've gone, look at Milton Keynes or look at Watford, and this is how it works. Just copy it.
What's scary for me is at the time of filming, we've got about 12, 11 days to go.
No, we've got 10 days.
10 days.
7 days. We've only got till next Sunday.
Right.
Phil's away now from tonight.
Okay.
He's here, and then he ain't back till next Tuesday.
He's on holiday.
He's on holiday.
And then we're loading up and heading down.
Yeah. We've got 7 days, that's it.
You excited by that, Dave?
Yeah.
You've learnt the right answer, haven't you?
Yeah.
John, how are you?
That's what it is, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
It'll be what it is.
Email.
Does look
Right.
good though, doesn't it?
Hey?
That building looks good.
Yeah.
See, it's all down to your underground car park, isn't it?
So it won't be painted that then, will it?
What? Yeah, of course it will. We're finished. Oh no, this will be finished. Phil's running late. Yeah.
I need to know today, because
No, that's what Phil's got to do today. We have to back that today.
no, if you're going to make it look, I need to know the final size now.
Now, that's it.
So I'm going to go round that.
Yes, we can't go any further.
No, I'm not bothered about that. If I don't know the size today, you're
No,
not
that's it.
going to get it.
That's it. That's it. That ain't going to change. That's not changing.
Very good. Right, I'm going to put the fronts on now and paint them, so you're going to have a white stripe across all here again.
Oh, don't do that to me.
Well, you've got to do. It's not going to get done otherwise.
Yeah, it is, mate. Well, it paints a bloody front.
Where's the compressor?
Well, you left it. You're the only one that ever uses it, Dave.
The view from the operator's side of the new building.
Is there a compressor down there, Dave?
Bring me some detectors.
I'm liking this building.
Without the compressor, I can't do it.
It's terrific, isn't it?
It does look good. It adds so much depth. And what I love about it, it's in the way from the public's perspective, so you've got to look around it.
Yes.
And that just adds a layer of perspective that we're not used to. Very good. It does look great. Hey, up, Master Craftsman coming through.
Okay. Okay. Let's go over course here. Yeah, nice colours, aren't they?
Mm.
Have you seen what they've got on the doors now? The depths they've got on the doors.
What, the yellow stripes and then there's like a...
It's like a stay clear sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like a speaker.
No, Derby obviously is, because
Camera's
they built
recording.
from scratch at Derby. I don't know about Loughborough.
Oh, I don't know.
The old brushworks. That was when you sell the family silver.
That's supposed to be
sell
good,
it
Sam. Cake in the morning. No, it's not.
There's a bit more excitement in your step today, Pete.
Yeah, Dave. Well, you know, it's like anything else. I think that when you see something that you've done and it looks great, surely that's
It's coming together.
well. Surely that's the great thing about modelling. When you have a vision and you think I can achieve this, and you know, Phil drove me mad about the trees, and I was like, oh God. But then when you see the photographs, you go, it's fantastic. It looks fantastic. That's what that's what you aim to do, isn't it? It's like you're looking to recreate Watford in miniature, and when you do, you're sort of knocked out with yourself.
Right, yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Hang on. Let me get around there, please.
When did you get it? This week? 9 days ago. Oh, a week last Friday.
So, Andy, you've been up to it again, have you?
Yeah, and been tasked with doing another paint. So got I think it's part of the same family as the 730 we did for the last exhibition, the purple one. We've got London Overground Class 710, which is DC and
What's the blue, Robin?
overhead as well. So it'll have a pan as well as the third rail pickup.
Right.
So it's a new class of train they're running on London Overground that's dual mode into Watford.
Right.
So it's
So these will be static for now.
static for this exhibition because as you can see I've literally only just finished painting it and I've got 3 more to do.
Okay. And then we'll shuttle them for a future show.
Yeah, for 2026 we're going to have a shuttle with it going round into what's the other? Carpenters. Carpenters.
Carpenters.
Yeah.
No tea in it.
There's no teeth. Carpenters.
Okay, so we're doing a shuttle from Watford in the third rail bays here,
Right.
round,
To
and then
Carpenters Park.
yeah.
Brilliant.
So it'll be 2 of these shuttling backwards and forwards.
Very smart. Can't wait to see it on the layout. It's going to add a nice touch, that, isn't it?
There's something different. You don't see a lot of underground or overground stock, so it'll be something different. So I'm pleased with that, how it's turned out so far.
Fantastic.
Did you see that layout yesterday? The catenary that was all artists.
No, that's my big paintbrush. Really good.
We've got 4 days next week to work in.
Okay.
So that block's finished.
Right.
So there's an extra floor in there that's for the other block.
And there's a block behind it that goes up. Yes.
That's the 20-storey block, yeah.
Okay.
So obviously this is where it goes. We're going to plan that today.
Right.
But in 2026, of course, that will be on this board.
Right.
So that will move that way.
Okay.
But for this year, and I've just got, once Phil's going to show me where this is going to go, and we've worked out the third 20-storey building, I'll start to put the car parks in,
Right.
and start to put some greenery on that board, just to tie it in for Milton Keynes.
It's a good job it's modular then, isn't it? So you can slide it around.
Yeah, well, what I've done, because I've got to tell you, Dave, they weigh a ton. So that block is, the bottom block is all glued. That block lifts off, so that transport it in 2 parts. Dave's made carrying cases, so for that and that, and then of course we've got to add all the balconies yet.
Right.
But that won't, you know, these that's what I'm saying to you. These are the things that won't be ready for Milton Keynes, but you won't tell. You'll be able to see the flats where they're going to go. And you'll be able to see the station. The station will be finished. You'll be able to see the platforms. The 3rd rail will be in.
Right.
The bus station, you know, will be in. Forecourt will be in. But there'll be parts that are not yet, you know, not going to be finished until Blakemere.
Right.
Because what we're doing this time is we're planning for 2026.
Yes.
And then so that whatever happens after 2026, whatever we do with the layouts, we'd be able to go to shows with one of 5 layouts. But I wanted, you know, I want to do. It was my intention to always do a sort of a model world with Watford.
Right.
So to turn this into going all the way down to Carpenter's Park as a completely unique layout. Yeah, sure.
Dave, doesn't it pull up?
Hey?
Okay.
Stops his.
Pull it up.
You won't. Can we press down?
A quote.
Yeah, you can quote me on that.
Without me, there's nothing.
Oh, that's right.
David, you know you're getting like that guy that used to work at when I worked at the GC. If
What?
it don't move, paint it. Put a light white line round it. Paint it.
Pete, you've got this thing that everything can be done. You've got this idea that everything can be done at last minute after you finished
No,
all
no,
your.
no. I'm
After
saying.
you finished all your
No,
jobs.
listen. I've bought 5 gilets. Every one of them's got white stripes
Well,
on
that's
them.
your fault. I tell you,
it's you,
every
'cause
time,
you-
every time I paint, I tell you.
Yeah, but
If you're getting dementia, Pete, tell us, and we'll keep telling you.
He was going to, but he's forgot.
Right.
Tricky bit of bloody fingernails going to what I've done when I do it.
Get a sander now, anyway.
Drop on, Pete.
hey,
Drop on.
what, mate?
Drop hand.
That looks lovely, Dave.
Hey?
It looks lovely what you've done.
It will do. Now we can paint it.
I use the white. Crap. This is the new white. Fantastic. The
Oh, this is this one.
oh, mate. What do you want? What do you want?
Okay.
How we doing?
You alright?
No, not too bad. No, I need to. I've got a few bits and I need to do.
Oh, this looks interesting, Peter. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm connecting up the detector blocks for the other board.
Ah.
There's been a delay in delivery, you see.
Oh, right. But I
We've
fixed
done
that
everything
now, have I?
else. And the connectors are a bit awkward. So
Oh,
I've
the blue
discovered
ones?
It's far easier.
You know, there's a reason for that. You're using the wrong wire.
Well, I've tinned all the wire so it
Okay.
fits. Put them on there first,
Right.
and then use the hot glue gun to put them on afterwards. You can then see what you're doing, because what we used to do was stick them on first and then wire them afterwards.
And then struggle.
It's like cheap.
So we now have all the wires pre-made up, and you can see what you're doing after a fashion. And there we are. So I was cursing and swearing about your cheap connectors, you see. But
All right.
actually it's the operator.
Oh, okay.
But this is very unusual.
Killing rust.
You're killing rust.
We found some of the wires are starting to rust,
Oh, okay.
and because it's mild steel, copper
That's a
coated,
foot compressor.
in various locations we're getting rust showing through like there.
Soon I'll help that.
So this stuff, anyone who's worked with cars and stuff, this stuff will kill rust,
Okay.
like the old rust remedy from Loctite years ago, but there's various manufacturers now.
Mind you, a little bit of rust looks at home on the railway, doesn't it?
Yeah, but not on the overheads, because it'll spread,
Yeah.
it'll creep all the way along. But one advantage of this stuff is once it dries, it goes like a dark bluey black,
Right.
which then looks like carbon.
some of the earlier stuff we've done. And it's darkened it. It darkens it off.
Right, let's get that in focus.
Someone's bent that half straightened.
Right.
So let's straighten that, as I've just spotted. Bottom of the registration arm.
Very good.
Not impressed that people keep damaging things. Very annoying. Should be straight. No, not that bit. This is people being heavy-handed. I'll urge you to repaint that when I get a chance. Yeah, so it's dark, it darkens down all the rust, stops it spreading.
Right.
It doesn't match the lines, I mean,
It's very effective. And as it's like a water-based product, it's very easy to apply.
Right.
You don't need a lot of it. So I'm just getting what I can done before Milton Keynes, and I'll do the rest when I get there, or vast majority of it.
It's confusing because we've got the Milton Keynes station. We're going to Milton Keynes, but it's a Great Electric Train Show.
Yeah.
It's a fine blade, that.
I've learnt this of a French polisher. Right?
Right.
If you add grey and blacks, they're very flat.
Right.
Where you get trees, you'll get green overdue. Right?
Oh, right, yeah.
So just on there, rub it in. And it'll dry, you'll hardly see it, but you'll get a sort of...
Gives you a feel.
You get a feel. Yeah, you get a, you get the texture. Just gives you a different, like so I've got burnt senna,
Right.
earth and green. So you've just got colours. Just lifts it from being a... Gone again, Pete.
So sculpting the block detector as well.
Yeah.
But
And they send them back to you as dud, do they?
well, they break them after a while, you know. I mean, a model railway is an electrically hostile environment, isn't it? So, you know,
Well, not compared to some I've worked in.
and with some of these boards have been through the mill.
What's that?
Are you doing it?
Nah.
You keep coming up.
Yeah. It's no good. I'll find another way to do it because I've got a few bits to do this week. And the speed you're going at will be here all fucking year.
Oh no, don't do that. What? Let John come round and he'll do the answering.
What are you doing, Kevin?
You just give him a stupid answer to go and the question instead.
Yeah, you don't feed the beast.
Sticking the yellow line down, it's lifted up and
Oh,
all the sticky's gone off it. So
Oh, dear.
Just to dab a little bit on to keep it in place. He says, "Will you get it to come out of the bottle?"
no one will know.
Oh, somebody will.
What's that on your jacket there, Rob? There's a bit of fill of that in.
It's alright, it's my working.
Looks that. You just see on the end there.
It's my working jacket, it's all covered in paint and crap anyway, so.
Robin?
Yeah.
That's all right. Just hold that.
Gun as well.
Right.
Right. So I'm looking at
These are the base frames for these buildings, right?
All right. So I'll go on these buildings.
So the plywood's coming in the morning, so I can put the base and I can make all the sides and the top then. So I'll do them tomorrow.
Okay.
But I ain't got any plywood at the minute.
How many frames are you making for the buildings in total?
How many frames?
Yeah.
There's 4 bases, 16 sides, and 4 tops. So, yeah. So I'm just waiting for. I don't know what time it'll be delivered tomorrow. That's the thing. If if it comes in the morning, it's great. I can get a full day on it. But if it only comes after dinner, And again, depends on whether it's going to rain tomorrow. 80% chance at our end of rain.
It's horrible waiting for deliveries when you need to get on, isn't it?
Yeah. And then I want to measure these up now for back scenes, but I can't. No. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Right.
So, but time's running out very fast.
You're going to paint them today?
Yeah, if that goes off, I can sand it.
Right.
Oh, we've got a tear dryer. Yeah, because that was dry. I can dry them. Sand it.
It's around somewhere. Well, it's here, Dave. I mean, like everything else, it's away. But I've moved everything around so many times.
Find it again now.
Well, it's always the same, isn't it? You tidy it up and you never find it where you put it.
Yeah. You forget where you put everything then, you've buggered it all up now. Yeah, it is, and some of it doesn't fit actually. There's only one piece of it, all the pieces. Yeah, but it's, I mean, we keep everything in there.
Right, in I come. Aeroplane.
Going outside?
No, I'm here.
Pieces for it,
yeah.
Every little helps.
It does, especially with time. Because time and tide wait for no man, do they? And the more time you've got, the more time you've got to sort things out. It makes life a lot easier.
It's not like we don't know what we're doing anymore, though, is it?
No, but if you get any damage issues, if stuff not working, you've got
Less
the time
stress.
to sort it.
Yeah.
Rather than flapping.
John.
Especially with this stuff, because it's always getting bleeding damage.
Well, it's highly delicate, isn't it?
That's it.
And everyone interacts with it when they grab a loco and go, oops, and it gets a little knot. It's just the way it is.
Tell me.
Double-edged sword. Great to look at.
Just got to be careful with it.
Yeah.
No, we can't do anything to focus.
Should have painted it first when I filled it.
It's going to get busy over the winter. Like all the, we go out and meet them about 6 miles off.
Right.
And then we break and stay for them all the way in. And you've got like a stipulated time.
Yeah.
And sod law be what it is, the time it took for the emergency generator to kick in was the time enough just to have lost what they did.
Exactly.
It was insured then.
I think we already built the bow. Scrapped it. We kept it the half that was still alive.
Is he? I think
Got it on.
It's only welded together anyway, it's just welded sections. So
Oh, it is now, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose all the welding techniques that they use, it's just the quickest method, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Dave?
Ribbon's long gone, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Donkeys years ago, that.
Trees, you've got green, ain't you, on the grass, on the car park. But I've got to, I think what I'll do after, I was going to get Phil to, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. So I'm going to make some curbs, I think, after lunch. There should be curbs.
Has it got curves around it?
Yeah, it has, yeah. You see, in reality, this is a building here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is there's a part, half a building. The building comes out here, goes down there.
Is that what the car park's for the building?
It's the back of the building, and the service entrance.
Right.
But obviously we've not got that on the layout.
No. So is the car park marked out normally?
It isn't marked out. No,
that's all right.
there's a piece here marked out, for traders loading and unloading, but that's not. But there is a sort of there's a curb. Bit better, you know what I mean? It just ties it in a bit better.
Them trees are brilliant, aren't they? I reckon that one will be finished.
So when's the book on trees coming out, Pete?
I'm mad enough, mate.
That one will be missing when we come back. We're not back there.
Well, the biggest problem with these trees is transporting them.
Can't you get down that now?
Yes.
Squeeze against the post and...
Oh, go against the post.